Alright. Let's see what this little village... Was that Long Rise? No. So, what was it called again?
Don't pass them.
What's this place called?
Terrifying
Lone
thunderjaw
Light.
named Redmaw roams the south, and no one can defeat it.
Gotta keep the charcoal burning.
Something over here.
Would you like to buy something today?
This isn't up to their usual standard.
Outlanders hate the Karja. We work hard as any tribe.
Like to see how long some
The old ones. Okay. Scan clears. Myths in the old ones. Any Karja devout knows that the truth of the old ones is laid out plainly in the articles of the Sun Faith. A twilight time came upon them, as is the cycle of things, followed by a long night, and finally our ancestors' birth in the new dawn. Since that dawn, Karja history has been written in the path of the sun, not faded glories of those who came so long before us. Even the leaves of the old ones found by Araman are long since cracked and fallen to dust. Nevertheless, collected here for study are the colourful benefits of the old ones held by other tribes, which may offer a small insight into those tribes' primitive views of the world. The Oseram, as might be expected, view the workings of the world as a device, one where all things behave according to mechanical rigidity, and not the sun's divine rhythms. Rhymes. What am I saying? The movement of the tribes of the seasons, even the stars at night, are all accounted for by this interlocking and complicated mechanism. The old ones were the caretakers of this great machine, but were neglected by the duty to maintain it. The war machine thus fell into disrepair, and the civilization of the old ones collapsed with it. Now the Oseram use their myth to berate the other tribes as negligent, and to hammer upon their own importance. How convenient that their tinkers and metalworkers alone might learn this mechanism's secrets and improve upon it with their own ingenuity. I forgot how to say that stupid word. It just shows how my pronunciation goes out the window. I haven't said words like these for ages. An even more fanciful tale of censure comes from the Nora barbarians. They believe that the old ones turned away from the teachings of the Nora's female god, the All-Mother, and eloped with the machines to build their mighty cities. Having failed to tempt the Nora to join them, the machines rallied under a great metal devil and attacked the All-Mother. In her vengeance, she stripped the machines of their wisdom, reducing them to the simple metal beasts we see today. Without the existence of the machines, the old ones were left to wander as exiles, never permitted to return to the isolation of the Nora and their strange feminine rites. From the survivors of the so-called punishment grew other tribes, and this is why the Nora now distrust all outside their borders. For we are descended from the faithless, and do not shun the trappings of the ancient world. Surprisingly, it is the Banuk whose belief is most similar to our own, though their own mythology is bizarre in many other ways. They believe the old ones grew complacent, thinking that there was no challenge they could not overcome, and in their pride were undone. Hence the Banuk gave them no more attention than any other tribe, defeated by the harshness of the Banuk land. In fact, many Banuk hunters point to the absence of ruins in Banur as a sign that the old ones were never strong enough to endure its challenges. They claim that only the machines and the Banuk have ever roamed there, and so they have nothing to learn from their ancients. The distant Utaru, however, believe that the old ones are still with them at all times. The Utaru ritual in Utaru ritual, those who die are returned to the soil, nourishing the land and living on through new growth. As long as the dead are remembered, they will contribute to the harvest and make them bountiful. It's as if it depending on which way you look at it, it actually is true. Like you know, that's animals are basically nutrients for soil and everything. Technically, humans are too. I mean, if you know, as kind of distasteful as it is to say, I mean, if you think about, like, you know, when plants and all that and animals may be die of natural causes, whatever like that, they actually, if they get they decay into the soil and everything, they've got like nutrients in them that actually help feed in the cycle of life. So it's one of the many ways that plants are, but yeah, a bit of a strange way, kind of an unusual way to see things, but yeah, it's true in that regard. I mean, not the best way, but it it's definitely one way to look at the cycle of life with nature, if you think about it. Utaru see the richness of their territory, Plainsong, as evidence of this unique and disturbing cycle. Finally, as there are few living scholars of the Tanakh, we are regrettably denied any insight from that tribe. From what is known, though, it seems that they have little concept of a wider history at all. But, of course, this is what elevates a scholar of the Meridian from a bloodthirsty raider, to be aware of all the sun's light touches, however strange and unlikely in details.
So damn hot. You'd have to be a fool.
Take a look at these wares.
Waste of time. The show was better last
These aren't
week.
goods, they're necessities. I've got all the best goods here.
Something around here?
Most cards you would know which end of a
Or is it up? That didn't work.
fair price.
Oops, that didn't work either. Come on, get up. Come on, Aloy. Something else over here. Okay. Something else.
Won't find better wares.
Oh. What's up here?
Women rising in the ranks of the
Banuk. Okay. A guide to Banur and the Banuk by the well-traveled Aram. Ah, the sun shines golden on those times where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian. For the gates are thrown open and the world comes to us. And yet, as I walked among the markets, I heard a question on the air again. What to make of the Banuk? These stoic, silent northern hunters. These men and women of the ice. Unfortunately for my investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for exhaustive study. It is believed their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I was to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel pack. I'll take a travel pack and quill, and journey to the homeland. And so it will come. And so it came to be that I spent a miserable time living among the Banuk in frigid Banur. Though the Banuks speak of the territory in reverent tones, put plainly, it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers in jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above. Yes, yes, but the novelty quickly passes, and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon, for in the day the sun is reduced to a needle's eye through the grey, and in the night the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome, not in the land nor from its people. Though I lived among one of the Weraks, something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house. Each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seem to always be challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I try to explain my position, that a Karja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then, with the challenge overcome, can devise a solution, and then with the challenge overcome can live in contentment. Sorry, I was reading that weirdly. This concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. When I expected to eat, I must hunt for food myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I participated in a hunting trial or 2 in my time, and accepted. On the 3rd morning I was able to bring down a rabbit, much like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow coat. Upon presenting my prize to the Werak, I received only blank stares, until one indicates that I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to eat only maize bread forevermore. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on a machine hunt with their shaman, a man with machine bindings sewn into his very skin. Perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense some machine spirits close by, and sure enough, the hunter's knife followed tracks in the snow to a grazer. The Banuk made short work with them with their spears, and struck with a curious desire to prove myself. I threw myself into stripping a fallen machine for parts. Instead of praise for my initiative, I was subjected to the shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained that the machine spirits must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt before any parts are harvested. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wails of Banuk culture. Wales? Not for sure how you say that. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments or let me know. Correct pronunciation. And longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. That night, mercifully my last, my companions and another Werak gathered under a pitless clear sky to exchange songs. Their way of recording history, some understood the glyphs but chose not to use them, asking, "What is a song without voices?" By this point I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in translation. Still, there was laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Banuk farewell mark for our time together. I parted ways with the Werak not far from the High Bloom, and set about climbing back down the Dawn Sentinel, and with its sun-blessed civilization. As for the farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings. Another Bannock mystery, perhaps. And my advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. Okay. Wasn't there a Oh, was he outside the camp? Wait, what the? Oh, there you are. Okay. Whoa, that's more than worth it. Whoa, son, I've actually gone in two Shark Gamblers boxes. I've actually got two that have 250 or one that have 150. I legitimately did. Not kidding. That's awesome. Sometimes they pay mass dividends, sometimes it's a little bit here or there.
I'll give you a good price.
Which way? That's basically straight on.
Feral machines
Goes there?
everywhere. This is Twilight time.
Used to not be a straight up. That will do. I don't think I can call. Nope. It's alright. After a tall neck anyway.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay. Where are you? Oh! I was like, it's gotta be somewhere near.
Patterns on this floor.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna assume it's this one up. Wait. I'm gonna assume that's the right one. The dust of many crumbled cities settles over like a forgetful doze. But we are older than those cities. We began as a mineral. We emerged into plant life, and into the animal state, and then into being human. And always we have forgotten our former states, except in early spring when we slightly recall being green again.
So strange.
This could be a tad of a bother. Oh, why do you lot have to be there? It's probably the easiest way around, if I'm honest. At least the pass up there is somewhat straightforward, so I'll take that. If that's a strider, I might take it.
What happened here? Snout moths everywhere.
Oh. Camp here. Oh. Might come back to that. I want to explore this tall neck. Oh, these are broads. Good, I can ride them.
I'm gonna meet you.
That was weird, how the way it just
Another
changed.
signal. I must be closing.
So... Okay. Did I just literally just wander into... Oh, shit. I just wandered into a cab, haven't I? Okay.
Got a broadhead here.
Oh, good God. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Just need to get on the Tallneck's head.
Might as well just clear this place first, though. You know what? Screw that.
The killers. What are they doing here? It looks like they're trying to capture the Tallneck.
Let's clear this place first. Okay.
Blanket them. Regroup. Flank.
Oh, for good, come on, get out of there.
Heavy. Hits hard, too.
Okay, now we're talking. Thought I'd take out a few while I could. Might as well send the assholes out.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the Tallneck.
But more thinking about taking care of these assholes first. Make it safe for the Tallneck. Nice. When to get up there? Are you letting me?
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
Why is that not letting me up there? Come on. Oh, come on. There is stuff up there I can grab. What the hell? That, get off. I shouldn't have to go up that way to get there. What the? I want to... How do you get up there? Oh my god! No, come on! That is... What is... What? This is pissing me off right now. How can you not get up there? That... No. I'm sorry. That is bullshit. There is stuff up there. How am I supposed to... How are you supposed to get up there? What the hell? Get... Oh, you sodding useless. Come on, Aloy. What is the point? It gives you supplies and you can't get... No! Oh my god! How am I supposed to get up there? I can't get up there the other way. That is... That pisses me off. How can I not get on this stupid... Okay, fine. Get up there! Oh my god! What the hell, game? There's... How am I supposed to... What the hell? What is wrong with this stupid thing? Come on! Not be that bloody complicated. Get up! Hey, Lloyd! Get up! Come on! Get up there! You... No! No!
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
That was unnecessarily complicated. Unnecessarily complicated. I'm sorry, but seriously. I'm gonna go through there in a second. I'm just... How can I not jump up there? That is...
I know you're there. I can smell.
I'm sure you can, asshole. I'm about to take you out.
Why the...
Right.
We're under attack.
No. No. Thank you. Doesn't want me to go up through there, right? Definitely something around here. I want to find it. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Let me get health. No. Cool. Okay. Oh, are you serious? Jump up there, come on.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Thank you.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Oh. Whoa, that was close. Whoa! Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Whoa, all up nice. Phew, okay. It's a fair amount surveyed, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's go here. What's the best? Let's just go back this way. Level 31. Does that already counted? No, I think that's separate. 2. Okay, I'd like to go down this one just for the component removal. Wait with that. I must admit, it does frustrate me at times when there's odd ledges that are obviously the right height for us to jump on, but the game says no. It's like,
I'll tuck that away.
like why? I mean, I guess it's not AC, but seriously? I can jump on one, but I can't jump on the other? Like, yeah. Now, is it my imagination, or is there something we could craft with the other one? Oh no, I was right! I'll take that. What does this require? 3 and... You know what? Just for the sake of it, I will. Raccoon, that's fine. Rattler, rat bone. Sling, 2 rat bones. Got a bunch of rat bones we need. Okay. Okay, cool. What? I admit, it's a really beautiful surroundings, even at night time. Oh, that's cool. Very real, quite realistic sky for a game, I mean. Oh, that moon. Oh my god, that looks realistic as hell. Looks very close as well. Huh. That's seriously beautiful. Wow. Huh. You can just imagine that being on a painting, can't you? Huh. That's cool. That is really cool. What the? What the? Oh, maybe that's from the Bulbous Hex 51 initiate cycle. Okay, routing query send, respond human interference detected. So obviously it's for doing more machines, it's detecting them. Maybe they're connected with orbit or something. Huh. If you don't want to have a go at me, we'll tango. Well, you want the tango, so we tangoed. Not pleased? Well, that's not my fault. What the hell? Shell walker. Oh, good God. Not you bastards. Okay. Get down the ground quickly as possible. Where is it? There we go. They're a real nuisance, they are. I found that fire arrows are the best way to deal with them, so because
Look at this.
they drag them to the ground much quicker. That's my experience, and anyway. Nice. That's cool. Should be. Yep. Oh shit. Holy crap. You have got to be freaking kidding. Oh. That's all I bloody needed. Why? Why? Oh. Oh. Those things are such a nuisance. I'm creeping. Please let that flower be nearby. Please. Please, please, please. Yes. No. Oh, God. Mark 2. Mark 2. Oh, thank God. Oh, sorry. 1 is bad enough. 2? Holy crap. That's the only thing I'm going to build that one. Those. Oh, God, I'm so glad. Oh, jeez. I don't care how near that was. Let's stay away from it. Even this morning, O Swan, awake. Arise, follow me. There is a land where no doubts nor sorrow have rule, where the terror of death is no more. There the woods of spring are abloom, and the fragrant scent. He is I, is born on the wind. There the bee of the heart is deeply immersed in desires no joy. Okay, I'll tell you what, because I'm not gonna put you through that one. Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. That is. Okay, that's probably slightly shorter, but that's okay. I'm gonna end it here, so I can just get the hell out of here. I don't have to watch you miserably fail. as much joy, as much laughter of you as it probably would be. I'm gonna spend a bunch of time just exploring. The Tornax aren't exactly anything hugely special, as it turns out, so I'm probably going to do those. Like, the first couple are just so we can see what it's like. The rest I'm just going to do it so I can explore the map and find the missions and everything. So, I must confess, I'm gonna have to check this out and see if this is for the DLC, or if it's something different, or, you know, I don't know. I might just leave it just because there's plenty of stuff to do, so yeah. I'm gonna spend a bit of time and, yeah, do some exploring and hunting for artifacts, so yeah. Catch you next time.